Over here we're working on some tie downs for boat cover. We wanted to try out this macrame cord we got. It's vintage. We think it came out of Florida. We think Skipper's family may have had something to do with production of it years ago. But what we like about this cord is we've had something similar on sail ties. It's a flat braid, and what Captain Jack did was he took 3 pieces of it and wove it together, and then whipped the ends. Made them about 2 feet long, 18 inches, whatever, and they work great as sail ties. Soft, throw them in your pocket, got them handy. And so we're definitely going to make some sail ties out of this and the bunch of other rolls we got. And what we also wondered is if it would work as a tie down on the boat cover. So I'm gonna test it out in one spot. So I cut a piece probably about 3 feet long, 2.5, and then we put a little piece of gaff tape around the end. Then we took the sail right edge hot knife, so the little piece of gaff tape is about that wide, and we put on a piece of metal, cut through it, and then we whip the end of it with some, here's a tape we used, and just to keep the end from unraveling until we could get the whipping twine on it. So we whipped it, and we're gonna take it up here to the bow. Over here, I guess we'll talk about repairs we did on the boat cover, starting on the bow for the Penobscot. This cover held the boat from floating away during the hurricane, so Skipper did a good job, but we had to repair this webbing ripped out. It's the tie down for the bow, so we're gonna put this in here in a minute. We'll just leave it here for now. I'm gonna tie a little bowl in, and then it's gonna come down and secure to this, or maybe the bow stop. See, most of the cover did pretty good along the gunnel. The webbing held. We didn't have much chafe as the boat was bouncing around in storm surge on top of a dolly. We did have a chafe area back here, so we threw a patch on there, repaired that. There was another one somewhere along here. And then the entire top of the transom was rubbed through from the boat bouncing up and down, which is an issue with your bait with straight sunbrella. It's not probably going to last long as a road cover because of the wind. You can see this wears just from being around sitting in a little storage area. So we're going to look at potentially Aqualon or some other products to get a road cover. This is what I would call a dust cover or sun cover or bird poop cover, or keep the squirrels out of it cover. So it'll be used in storage on our little boatyard here. This webbing strap was torn out, so we replaced that. What we did with the where this is worn through is we got a test piece of Aqualon, and we put it on the back here. We made a patch, put it in the back, reinforced this area to kind of reduce the chafe. And we just put a scrap piece of sunbrella on the top of it, sealed it down so it's all sealed up so no critters can get in through there. But Aqualon also makes one that has called Aqualon Soft. It's got a polyester backing, and our new local cover folks tell us it makes a real good road cover. So we'll probably eventually, if we're going to go any further than 15 miles or so, invest in a good road cover for it. But the most of the tie downs held up well. One of them exploded right about in the middle, so it'll hold for now. But we're gonna do a few test runs with this cord up here and see if we like how it's wearing, and if we tie a little knot or something in it. One, if it holds, and then two, if we're able to get the knot back out of it. So that's what we're looking at here. There's one other little area that had to get patched, but that might have been about it. So we're gonna continue on with this project a little bit later, but that's what we're looking at now, between testing out this new type of line, new old type of line, and getting this boat cover repaired and back on top of St. Jacques. That about does it.